spin my thrills. Custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week. Them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. About me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22. Sat it on her 22. Go for 22. Lil' mama super. She 22. She seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch like them. I got to them. In the rich off.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm.
Yeah, good pass, Rodney.
Good finish.
Nice.
You also know it's a tight game because I haven't heard anything from Bash the whole quarter. Bash is playing in the library now. He's focused.
I was trying to lock in, or I'm trying to guard my guy. He was smoking me last game, man. Good lie.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Buddy Hield. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Denver, they've got Marc Gasol. Johnson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of three-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
And the basket is good.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Hield passes to Davis. Hield with the ball. Off target from three-point range.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Richard, if you look at the culture in San Antonio, it's one of great integrity.
Yeah, from the ownership to the front office to the coaches to the players. I had the pleasure of playing there for 2.5 years, BA. I don't know if they would say the same, but this franchise is 100% class.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Allen. So both free throws good from Allen.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Fades and shoots. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
Incredible fadeaway against the airtight coverage.
And he lobs it up top.
Great work by Davis in the screen roll. Good at making himself a big target in these situations.
Johnson passes to Aldridge. Over Antetokounmpo. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Davis finds Antetokounmpo. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Allen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen can't get it to go.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Yeah, the agility of Bridges, working around the impact of the foul to get his shot.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
That's good from Bridges. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about him.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Neesmith, he's checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for your Nuggets, Ray Allen.
What's up?
That free throw good from Allen. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Pass to Bridges. Davis with it. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Davis. Great positioning on the putback. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
Wow, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Johnson. Coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. It's both from the stripe. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Denver. Gasol up top. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And here we can check out the story for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
On defense, the Spurs. And Aldridge with the slam.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the score by Denver.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ahead. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis has got 10 points. Outside Johnson. Pass to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge. Antetokounmpo covering. Aldridge misses.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And he gets it to go.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Johnson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Antetokounmpo. Bridges against Allen. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Here's Aldridge. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's Wilkins. Comes up empty down low.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Johnson. So on the floor for the Spurs, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers. Count it.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be.
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you.
You know, Richard, if anyone had exceeded the hype of the first overall pick, it might be AD.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, I think Anthony Davis has met expectations of his own and probably the league.
Good on the bucket.
Assisted by
Davis has got 14 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Now a timeout called by Denver. All NBA players play with confidence. But RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Here's Johnson. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Here's Wilkins. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hield. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
And it's blocked by Davis. They retain possession. Pass to Murray. Over Hield. Murray's shot is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Hield passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hield. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wilkins with a rebound. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Murray. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now just a 5-point San Antonio lead. Pass to Hield. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Murray. Pass to Wilkins. Aldridge against Antetokounmpo. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. The Nuggets making a switch here. Gasol's checked in.
Your Nuggets, Marc Gasol.
Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Over to the left wing.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
That's his second personal foul.
And so Davis will bring it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Johnson on the wing. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bridges outside. Davis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Johnson buries it down low.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. 5th is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Bridges. Pulls up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
And the defensive effort was there. But Bridges is skilled at draining these little contested jumpers.
Murray with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Scott's checked in for the Nuggets. Here's Johnson. He's got 10. The baseline J is on the way. Gasol misses.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And they pick up 2.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Here's Murray. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Allen, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. 58 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Johnson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Step back shot. Bridges misses. For Denver, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Allen can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Johnson uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 14 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so it's San Antonio with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately, but the pace has been pretty good.
Hopefully that pace continues in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shot. You think they played their best?
No way.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Marc Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Johnson, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Offensive rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Well, okay, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Wilkins. Sinks the tray. Wilkins has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Johnson passes to Wilkins.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Wilkins.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. Wilkins, the pass to Gasol. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. And it's blocked by Davis.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, come on, man. That was never going to happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo over Aldridge. Shots good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride. He always manages to figure out a way to come back strong. And when he is on the floor, he is delivering the goods.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
At the line for the Spurs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. At the line for 1.
Free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
And Davis with the block.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Denver calls timeout. So much talk about what should be done with the regular season, RJ.
Yeah, players and teams have kind of really started downplaying the importance of the regular season, but not this smart. Part of that is, the media obsession with rings and ring counting, but the regular season matters, and I do not believe that they should shorten it at all.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. With only 1 game left, let's take a peek at how the final seedings could look in the West. Taking a look at San Antonio, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And check it out, Denver, 3 spots down.
For Denver, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And it's the exact opposite has happened. The chemistry has been off. They haven't been able to maintain momentum. A very disjointed season for them up until this point.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over Jones. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Allen outside. Back to Jones. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the shot goes.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact look, just with ease, just with authority.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Shoots over Allen. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jones. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jones. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen against Hield. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Jones. Lets it fly. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Green comes in for Davis. And it's Neesmith in for Bridges. San Antonio with the ball. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Jones, and the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got his third basket on the night right there.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And it's Green missing. The Nuggets trail. Outside Jones. Pass to Scott. Here's the three. And another three for Denver.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Hield against Allen. And here's Hield. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Spurs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Green. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man spot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Denver's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Gasol in the high post. Pass to Wilkins. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Oh, this is what Gasol can do at over 7 feet. Big blocks and constant pressure on the shooters. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 in the second half.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Shoots a fadeaway. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Johnson.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the Spurs call time here.
That's right, fans. Give it up once again for your very own Denver Nuggets dancer.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, and Johnson with a block. All right, time for an injury report. Let's check in with Allie LaForce now. She's got an injury update on Mikal Bridges.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. There will be no return to the floor tonight, and it sounds like recovery period is going to last a little longer than they were hoping for. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
No stopping Giannis.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Johnson with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. To the middle. Murray against Hield. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on it. Basket counts.
Anthony Davis.
And the Spurs lead by 9.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Murray against Hield. Murray, shot is good.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. And he's been much more assertive here in the second half. Getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. in our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. Driving in. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive forward.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Wilkins. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Right at the free throw line. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wilkins. And it's Denver with another.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
An exceptional finisher, and some contact like that won't stop Shea completely.
Here's Wilkins. San Antonio with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Pass to Davis. Over Aldridge. Rebound by the Nuggets. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The floater, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spurs substitution, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Healed for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Spurs lead by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Davis.
Johnson!
San Antonio calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's give a warm welcome to Nuggets Dynasty.
The Spurs making a switch here. Davis is checked in. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're down by 5. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Johnson. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
Offensive board. Allen outside. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Kept alive.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
So we see the Spurs get the win here.
That's the end of
Just
the
a
game.
gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And drive home safely.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
When I see my people winning, cause I know that our potential is infinite. They say that God got a plan for you. I'm perched on the roof, God go you. G2 gon' scope it with third eye, yeah. Skywalking like a Jedi, yeah. Jump in a jet on a red eye, yeah. Gone, that's just what
I'ma go 10, going super saiyan. They try to go 10, but I'm getting buckets in. We in the building like we in security, walk us in. I'm in the wind.